Hello everyone, this is PrussianPrince with our Total War Warhammer 2 tournament match cast. This is the Fresh Recruit Tournament number 2. Winners bracket final, I think this is. Yes, it's the winners bracket final. I'm playing as the Wood Elves against Aura of Death, who is playing as the High Elves. Aura of Death is also an RTK, by the way, so this is sort of a clan civil war here. Anyway, joining me, we do have Falcon. Hello.
Hello.
I'll leave a link to this channel in the description. And in this game, I'm gonna go quickly over the builds. I'm not gonna take too much time with them. So what I have here is a Wood Elves rush build with Orion, a Branch Wraith, and a bunch of these Dryads and some Eternal Guards. Basically, I have like a lot of infantry in this build, 2 cav units, both Wild Riders, and a mix of a couple of Wildwood Rangers and War Dancers with Azrael Spears. That is my composition. Now for the High Elves, which is Aura of Death, he has a more skirmish-based army. He has Tyrion all the way in the back on a horse, which he actually forgot about because he's all the way in the back. He has like, I think 2 Sisters of Avalorn and the rest are regular archers. He does have a bunch of spearmen as well. I think it's like 4 spears or something. And silver helms with shields. One of them is actually the Fireborn. It's a Dragon Prince's unit. So yeah, like I feel like based on the builds, I feel like I'm in a good spot. But at least this is how I read the situation. Oh, he has like all these skirmish units. And I have like this massive rush build with like all these units. So I thought that I had the advantage in this game, at least in terms of build. Not entirely sure if that's correct, but like at least this is how I read the situation. What do you think, Falcon?
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
agree. If
because like
but it's only because he have too much to protect. If he would have something like only like 4 archers, and instead of sisters he would have, I don't know, some more cavalry, more infantry, it would be you would be in a disadvantage.
yeah, and if I had the skirmish build as well, right? Like it
Uh,
would work better against it,
no,
maybe.
your skirmishes a little bit. He don't have skirmish build. It's stand and shoot army. Skirmish build is at least what I understand is
True.
when you go
Yes.
360 fire arc shooting guys who can fire while moving. All these guys not, so it's just like they're
Yeah.
gonna stand and shoot you,
Well,
so they
I
rely
mean,
on you to come to them.
yes,
So if
but
you go like triple way watcher route, you have more range, you have 360, you can dodge shots,
okay.
and you will actually
So
skirmish.
okay, so I would
So it's
have
just
the
stand
missile
and shoot.
advantage with 3
Yep,
Way Watchers against all his missiles. That's crazy.
yep, because of range, because of
Yeah,
slight
yeah,
range
okay.
difference and
But
360.
I don't have I wouldn't have infinite ammo on the Way Watchers though. Like, wouldn't
Yeah, you
that be an
just need
issue?
to kill high value threats to other units.
Hmm.
That's it.
So
So
like
like
the
not
Dragon
spears.
Princes.
Everything that not spear unit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
And right now he have a mobility advantage.
Well, all right. Well, that is the intro for the game. So I'm going to start it in 3, 2, 1, go. Right. So it already started. He's sending his cav through the forest, and just watch this. This is pretty crazy over here. What happens? So like I actually see this. I'm like, oh hey, hello, let's charge. I tried to get my cav in first, and then send in the dryads. I'm not sure like if that was the correct choice, but anyway, it works out. So I do quite a bit of damage to his silver helms there. I'm not entirely sure why he didn't notice it, but I think that's a pretty good start for me. And yeah, like he's taking so much damage even as he's pulling out with these silver helms. He's gonna come in with dragon princes as well. I think I should have pulled out the cav at this point though. Like this
Uh,
won't go as well for me anymore, I think. Not sure.
yeah, exactly. I
Yeah.
don't know why he tried to save his 110 armor physical resistance Fireborn from Wild Riders, which weak to anti-lash from Fireborn, and from Dryads, who weak to fire damage from Fireborn. So the Soul Clump can't do anything to Fireborn.
Yeah.
at all. He did forgot a Tyrion on the back, and he did forgot to bring a caster at all. But even with all this, he could have easily won this flank if he would just commit instead of running away.
Yeah, I mean,
You
right.
did well on. I'm not sure about like trying to bait, like trying to take charge with cavalry. It may be better to just commit it with both at the same time to just distribute damage for you.
Yeah, so
And now Prussian Prince with perfect micro, getting to the archers with his wild drives. Look at your front line; it's actually not doing that great,
yeah,
considering how much you
surprisingly.
had
Yeah,
and how little Arrow of Death had to protect.
yeah, I mean, I am getting into the archers though, which is like the big problem here that I have. Though his dragon princes are still alive and pretty healthy, they could definitely do some things here to my units. But that Wildwood Ranger is still alive there, which is pretty crazy. Getting shot at by Sisters of Avalorn, I think. So it's dying. But Sisters are now engaged in melee, so they're gonna die.
If you put guard mod on, they can still shoot. And sadly, they get only 1 kill on Fireborn and died. So, yeah, with this type of army, your only answer to Fireborn is War Dancer's Arzai Spear and plus mass support from cavalry. That's like your only way to kill them. But I guess he didn't get enough so far. It doesn't look that great. All his archers get compromised. You're losing your cavalry really fast.
Yeah, that's true. He actually is getting it with the Dragon Princes, which isn't great right now. But I did kill his cavalry on my right flank, though, with the Azrai Spears. So they did alright there. I'm also chasing all his archers. And yeah, on the left, that Wild Rider is finishing off 2 other missile units.
The showdown of Tyrion and Orion.
Yes. Too bad that Tyrion is a little bit outmatched there.
Oh, that's
yes.
it?
And that's it. Yes, he GG's out of the game.
Yeah. Tyrion get tear out. Tyrion is such a chat, but he can be tear out by Ryan. Doesn't make sense, but I guess it is.
Yeah, so like this went super well, I thought, and like I didn't expect it. Well, I expected it once the game started when I saw the build, but against the typical high elf build, maybe not. I'm not sure.
That's pretty typical. You go light on infantry and you go heavy on archers from high elf point, but
too much.
Slightly different composition.
Yeah.
And yeah, the way you play it normally, you use your cavalry as a pure anti-infantry shock cavalry. If you see that like you get outmatched in infantry, and try to buy time for your archers to get like more value. They still get a lot of kills. I mean, maybe it doesn't look like a lot, but for this short amount of time, for this amount of archers, that's quite a lot. And he focused targets pretty well. He killed your most expensive infantry first.
Yeah, I mean, that was good, but I guess like not much more that he could have done, I guess. Well, I guess he should have not forgotten Tyrion, and like the start was pretty bad for him with those 2 silver helms on his left because he lost a bit.
If he would just click attack order, he would won.
He
would have won on a flank. If he would just click attack order with his blob of cavalry,
okay,
he would have just won on this flank. Even though it's fight in the woods and cavalry does have a penalty to melee attack, Fireborn would have still wreck everything.
Against all those dryads and like stuff. Like
dryads have 4 armor piercing damage.
Oh, okay.
It's like nothing.
Okay. Interesting.
And they weak to fire, so Fireborn will wreck them.
Yeah. Very interesting. Yeah, that is game 1. So we shall see you in game 2. This is game 2 of the best of 3 between myself and Aura of Death in the winners bracket finals. This time I'm playing as the Dark Elves and Aura of Death is playing as Lizardman. Maybe learning a bit from Falcon here. He's becoming a lizard guy. So yeah, as the Dark Elves here, I decided to go for a core of spears. I think I have like that's 3 black cards of Nagaron, and the rest are Dread Spears. For Cav, I have just 2 Cold One Knights, 3 of those Dark Riders with repeater crossbows. Of course, the Lord is Malekith on Seraphim, I think. His dragon is cold, and yeah, just Soul Stealer. So basic dragon Malekith is what I've got here. Now for the Lizardman, he has Gorok. He has some Croxigors, Skink Priest with the Lore of Beasts, some Saurus Warriors with some Skink cohorts, and yeah, I mean, also a bunch of Skink Skirmishers on the left with a hidden unit of whatever that is. The Cold One Spear Riders are a war, but I think he has some other hidden stuff. No, I don't think so, because like we see all the hidden units at the start of a replay. Anyway, those are the builds, so I don't think I missed anything too important.
Oh, you did?
Oh, I
have.
did.
Yes, I have a huge, very important question for you. Look closely at the Cold One Knights, any of them, and say what Cold Ones look cooler. What Cold Ones is better, the Lizardman one or Dark Elven one?
I mean, you know my answer, right?
Well, you should you should say it.
The obviously the Dark Elves Cold One Knights.
No way, good sir. Okay, I
I
actually
mean,
don't
you
hate
know I hate lizards, right? You
hate lizards? How you can
yes.
but cold ones,
But
cold ones are lizards.
I like elves, man. Yeah, but there are elves on Cold Ones, so that's fine.
Huh,
You know,
okay,
the
so
mounts are
if
lizards.
something riding, then yeah, okay,
Yes,
I got you.
yes.
Some
So yeah, I can
discrimination
accept
here.
that. I can
Yeah.
accept that.
Okay, let's go, champ.
All right, so 3, 2, 1, go.
Mhm.
So right now the balance of power is not in my favor, but I guess it's because I don't have that many men. Not entirely sure how it's calculated, but I guess it
Balance
has
of
to be the
powers in the
men.
middle. It's
Is it?
totally fine. This is how it looks like when it's in the middle.
Oh, right, because of the swords. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
There will be a difference if, for example, enemy would have more regiments of renown, like a lot more, then balance of power will be slightly in his favor. Or some
Alright.
factions do have a balance of power back, but not this two.
Oh, okay. Alright, so... Oh, it's Beastman, right? Wasn't it?
It's a Beastman, it's Norska, and it's Wood Elves, I believe.
Oh, okay. Right. Oh, I got a breath attack on those Saurus warriors on his right, doing some damage.
That was really good one.
Yeah. And I'm engaging in the middle, maybe blobbing up a bit much, and I'm going down with Malekith here, which we'll see how that works.
Risky.
Yeah.
There is cold ones right there,
Yes.
but cold ones decided to not engage.
They're going elsewhere. They're trying to kill my own cold ones on the right. And they might actually succeed.
Getting compromised by cold one knights. Okay, maybe Saurus warriors can help. And on a flank, your cold one knights getting dumpstered by 2 groups. But they did alright for a cost. That was not bad. And because you did very well with support of Dread Spears.
Yes, and I have one more Dread Spears. Yeah, also they're gonna get charged in. And that charge didn't go as well with that Cold One Spear Riders. That was weird.
Dark Riders not in position. Dragon getting surrounded. Malekith need to heal and get away from here.
Yes, I'm trying, but there's like an obstacle on his right.
Yes,
which was
yes,
just like a rock.
Like, yeah.
Which was kind of difficult. Yeah.
Low, yeah, rock. Okay, so Dark Riders. Now they're peppering the Sacred Croxy people. Sacred Croxy people suffer a lot from this.
Yeah, they're in a great spot there, but the Skink Skirmishers are getting ready to possibly shoot at
there's breath attack? I smell breath attacks now? Okay, not breath attacks.
No, not breath attack. Not yet.
Cold One Knights are circling around to the back. I'm not sure why, but it's fine, I guess. Your Cold One Knights are dead. So now Lizardmen have mobility advantage. Oddly enough.
Yeah.
But he don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Coming back with
He's-
his pack of Coldwind Knights. He trying to find the target.
Yeah, he's trying to go for the black guards or something. Looks like it, but that's potentially not the best target for him to go
Okay,
for.
Blackguards on a flank coming back. This is a perfect opportunity for Lizardmen to compromise and destroy your left flank. Because you're on a far right, you have 4 units.
Yeah,
You don't do
they're
anything. There's a perfect opportunity to collapse. Bounce of Fire now is Lizardmen favor. Ooh.
definitely. And those King Skirmishers are targeting Malekith right now. And they're
Yeah,
actually
it's a
doing
perfect
some, yeah.
target. And he's sitting right on top of... Okay, the press attack.
Yeah,
And that was very nice one.
yeah. Getting quite
He
a
did,
few Saurus warriors there.
he did clip the Blackguard for a little bit, but that was totally worth it.
Yeah.
It's Saurus warriors trying to carry the day. Oh, you really hate these Croxy people, do you?
Yes, I'm going in with Malekith. And now I'm gonna pull out once I get the Dread Spears in. From there. Use the Dread
Yeah,
Spears for
obviously
cover.
you did route them. There's like 4 pool Croxy people that probably gonna go home.
Yeah.
Okay, Dark Rider's trying to ride down King Skirmishers. Nice job here. But Coldwind is doing the same on your infantry.
Yeah. I mean, it's still pretty close right now. It can go either way, but Malekith
you're
just finished
climbing
off
back.
the... Yeah. I went back in with Malekith and I finished off the that single entity of the Lizardmen, whatever it's called. And,
That's Summon Manticore. It's
yes,
she will
yes,
be
yes.
graded anyway
Manticore, yeah.
from a time. Oh man, look at Bounce of Power. You're not just climbing back. Now you have advantage.
Yeah. And
Oh, there's gonna be a Gorok against Malikis? No, you're not
not
for
yet.
this life, right?
Yes, at least, yeah.
Not for a final showdown live here. Okay, it's fine. I guess King Chief is a better target for now.
So I'm sending my Dark Riders with crossbows to like make sure that they chase off all the skin cohorts, although they are being chased off by Cold One Spear Riders. At least one of them is. Hopefully I get it away, but I think I lapse in micro here and I get them charged. No, actually I pulled them out still. So. But these other ones do get charged though by Cold One Spear Riders while they're chasing the Skink Skirmishers. So that's not great, but I still have a bunch of these Dark Riders with crossbows. And these units have done pretty well this game, I think. 'Cause they've had a lot of time to shoot unopposed. So I think that they've done quite the damage, even though it doesn't show that much in terms of how many models they killed. They were actually targeting high value units like Croxigors and Cav most of this game, I think. So they've been doing all right for themselves.
The best way to get like idea how well unit performed is going to look at unit's experience bar.
Yes. Yeah.
And one Dark Rider that spent all almost get a rank, which is very nice. Bounce of Fire Crippling back into the middle a little bit. But you're doing very good job of screening. I'm not sure is it you that screens with infantry cold ones, or it's Hour of Death don't know what to do with them. But it's working for you because cold ones, they're not shock calories. They have charge bonus of 32, which is like slightly more than Blackguards with Murderous Prowess activated. Hour of Death finally realized that he have a tons of units that came back. You already consolidated here.
Yeah, and I'm getting Malekith in for a second at least. See if I can finish off the Saurus warriors there.
Oh, Gorok can take a business here.
Yeah.
Gorok, show Malikis who is the boss.
I just wanted to get rid of that unit and pull out, but it's not too easy. Especially with those Cold One Spear Riders.
Gorok was 89 melee attack, couldn't hit a dragon, so it was unlucky for him.
Yeah, I mean, it's still quite close. There are very few units left on the map right now, but I do have like some very important Blackguards of Nagaron here. And his Cold One Spear Riders are now running amok. Well, basically yeah, running amok, I guess, rampaging, I guess it's called in Warhammer 2. And yeah, I'm also able to shoot them down with the Dark Riders with repeater crossbows now, since he can't control them anymore.
Yeah. Dark Riders now like melee cavalry with the shittiest stats ever.
Yeah, they
They
might
have
actually route all of that. We'll see.
They have slightly better stats than King Skirmishers, so
Yeah,
there's
look,
something.
they routed the Cold One Spear Riders in melee.
Yeah, there's only 3 of them, so
Yes.
it gets them. But yeah, 1 Blackguard, 1 Seraphon, and 1 Dark Rider repeater crossbow.
Yes.
Against basically a Gorak with a very small contingent of Saurus warriors.
Yeah, there's like 14 of them. And yeah, those Dark Riders are gonna do quite a bit. I'm not engaging with Malekith yet. I'm gonna send him in later, I think, because I don't want like some one to get like hit pretty badly by Gorok and potentially lose him. And I think I have time here, so I'm just using it to shoot with the Dark Riders.
Yeah.
For now.
By tournament rolls, you can even pull out your Blackguards and
Okay.
shoot for Gorak. So
Okay.
if you want to be like this type of person, so yeah. When you try to shoot from this angle, obviously you do.
They
some
keep
friendly
going
fire.
forward.
They can, yeah, they can't find. They really don't want to friendly fire. So actually, now they're doing better. So I guess that was worth it.
Yeah, well.
Blackguard's trying so hard, but it's a Gorak.
Yeah, they're not.
Ancient white lizard.
And
He just killed the 3 Blackguard in 1 hit.
anyway, here I go.
Ooh. Nice charge, and it's army losses. Well, GG. That was something.
Oh, that was a much closer game than the first
That
one.
was
Yeah.
way better game from both sides. Both of you finally have mages. Both of you use spells pretty nicely. Both of you like abilities, some maneuvers, some tactics. Not just that was very good game.
Look at those black cards and the Dark Riders too. Like,
Yeah, that was basically all your money plus Cold One Knights to contest enemy Cold Ones. You did lose them.
One of them was terrible. It got killed by 2 on my right flank. Like, got attacked by 2 of those Spear Riders, I think, and died.
Yeah, but it was
did some damage.
because his Cold Ones, one of them costed more, and they did took it to less than a third of the health. So it's kind of cost effective trade for you. Yeah, Gorak is a chat. Saurus Warriors did alright. King Skirmishers. The way you play Lizardman, if Hour of Death will listen to it, you try to combine your Skin Skirmishers on a flank with your Cold One Knights. So you will get poison flanks with constant fire from skinks. So they can help in cavalry fights, they can help against dragons, and then they will naturally be in the enemy rear. And then they can shoot, because they can't shoot above your unit. They don't have arc of fire at all.
Interesting.
So they need to be behind the unit to actually do very nice damage. That was very good build. I like Lizardman build. I like PrussianPrince. That was very good game.
Well, that was not my build. I'm pretty sure this is an exact copy of your build.
Whatever.
But okay. I like it. I think it's great. It works for me. I like it. And as you know, I really like Malekith. I haven't tried Morathi though. Maybe I like her. Not sure. And
if you will throw Marathi on a unit of Sacred Croxy people,
she'll die.
Start
right?
of the game, was Marathi have lower mass than characters on a horse, because for some reason in this game Pegasus have even lower mass. So if she will get pinned by unit of cold ones, that's it.
Yes.
She will have to fight.
Yeah.
She can't. She wouldn't manage to escape unless she's gonna kill everything around her, which she might. But
Yeah. Well, I get it's a good thing I had Malekith here. Not Morathi, but hard to say which units did best here for me because I feel
obviously
like
blackguards.
yeah,
And
and
yeah,
but
they
like
carried the day. They killed Soros. They killed Cold One Knights. They killed basically Gorak. But so you can save about repeater crossbows. At least 2 of the units they did very
yes,
well.
one got a rank. One blackguard got 2 ranks. Also, yeah, impressive, I guess.
For more
Malekith didn't get
expensive
anything. Did they even rank up? I'm
No,
not sure.
they don't.
Okay,
So
yeah.
this is
So,
why he didn't get. And
yes.
blackguards, for more expensive units, getting ranks is normal. So if unit didn't get rank, it's not cost effective for expensive unit. So blackguards and sacred Croxigors, like one of unit blackguards and one of unit of sacred Croxigor, basically didn't pay it for themselves. They get hit too hard.
That one Saurus warrior though.
Pretty sure there
What
was
did
some
he XP?
ranks from the
Yeah,
start.
okay.
I'm pretty sure it did
Could
get
be.
rank, but only one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Well, that was fun to play, and definitely some interesting battles. More so the second one, I guess, because
Yes.
it was
Thank
closer.
you for
Yeah.
inviting me,
Yes. Thanks for
Mr.
casting.
Prussian Prince.
Thanks for casting with me, as always. And thank you all for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, follow me on social media. I'll see you all next time.